Okay, so nobody's getting the truth from the mainstream media, folks. It's well past time to open your eyes, your ears, and your mind. Do your own research because something isn't right here. And if you can't see that, you are not paying attention, folks.
It's the opportunity to forge for ourselves and for future generations a new world order. A world where the rule of law, not the law of the jungle, governs the conduct of nations.
So let's look at each one of these and see how we can get this down to zero. Probably one of these numbers is going to have to get pretty near to zero. Now that's back from high school algebra, but let's take a look. First, we've got population. The world today has 6.8 billion people. That's headed up to about 9 billion. Now, if we do a really great job on new vaccines, healthcare, reproductive health services, we could lower that by perhaps 10 or 15%.
The important message that we need Australians to get vaccinated as quickly as possible. In line with that, I do encourage all Australians to please go and book your vaccinations as soon as you can if you haven't already done so.
Emma, get away!
When we are successful, and we will be, we have a real chance at this new world order, an order in which a credible United Nations can use its peacekeeping role to fulfill the promise and vision of the UN's founders.
Okay, we need to stand up against this tyranny, folks. Stop giving away your freedoms and liberties, because the more you give up, the more these people will take until you have absolutely nothing left. That's their agenda.
Thank you.
All right, I got it. Sorry guys, we're a little bit, yeah. Anyway, we're here. So what happened was, when my mum rings and you got to answer the phone, well, she rang at 6:30 and Dad had a fall. So we just put the show back 7:30, guys, went over, got Dad off the floor. I think really what was going on, he's heard that I'm doing 50 sets of 50 push-ups, and I think the old man wanted to get down and have a go. And, yeah, he failed. No, that's a lie. Anyway, he's had a fall. He's okay. He's back up and he's in the chair. We thought we'd get back over here, get the show done, and then if needs be, we'll go back over to Dad's and sort him out. Okay, so, guys, let's get into it. I'm a little bit mixed. I've just walked in the door, but I do have a couple of things up here that I wanted to talk about. Number one was Mr. Ryan Park. Now, if you go to Mr. Ryan Park's website, and you will find out a fair bit of information in there about different things that these guys are so-called doing with New South Wales Health. But if you go and have a look down through that list, you'll find that down here you'll find, where is it? Sorry, guys, I'm going to find it because this is what I want to show you. Okay, but anyway, where is it? It's in here. I'll have to find it. But what the point of the exercise is, guys, they've got all this stuff going on with New South Wales Health. Ryan Park's out there spruiking himself like some friggin' hero, all right? And guys, all they got to do is stop giving out jabs, all right? But on the other side of the coin, all they're doing, here it is. Sorry, guys, here it is. Protect yourself and your community this flu season. I had the tab open. That's why I couldn't find it. All right, and they've gone on about all this crap, but guess what's back, guys? Influenza. Influenza is back out. There is no COVID. All right, now everything's called influenza. We know that they've changed the data coming out of the government base there on excess deaths. It's gone from 50,000 or something, which is a load of crap, down to about 20 or something. So they're just starting to play with everything now, guys. Why? Because, it's coming out. Astra, All right, all this crap is coming out. I mean, I got something to say to all these politicians out there. And that my mum always used to say to me, says, I just see my mum, this thought come to me, you know, and that is good for a lot of people across the board. What a wicked web we weave when at first we do deceive. And think about that, guys, because all these health ministers, all these people out there that have been saying the wrong thing, doing the wrong thing, they've weaved a web, guys. All right, and that web is very, very hard to get out of. Why? Because it's sticky. All right, and it's horrible. And these guys are going to have to face the music. All right, that's everyone. So stop the rot, sack the lot. Guys, get it out there. It's a people's channel. All right, and we're going to be expanding a little bit, like I said to you. Okay, we're going to be going out in a few more areas. All right, and this channel has always not been, you know, I don't mind where you go. I don't mind what channels you look at for your information. I'm not going to tell you to go. In fact, I'd like, how many channels have you got out there, guys? I'm wondering, you know, in Telegram. It's not channels like I own. I mean, channels you research off. Anyone's got a real hot one that they, you know, think Guru ought to have? I'm just wondering, because you have to go outside to find stuff, all right? You got to go into channels that you don't know, guys, all right? You know, the only way to keep people, you know, within a channel and in here is we've seen it in Telegram, all right? It's just going around like this, guys, all right? And sometimes that's good for people to just keep things in-house like this. But, yeah, I'm just asking about your research. What's your hot channels that you got out there and flick them over to Guru, whether it be Twitter, you know, because I'm behind the pump, guys. So a little bit of your information out there where you find some stuff out from. I only want good ones. I don't give me any crap or any shills. All right. But if you've got good contacts out there that you sort of got here, you know, and you go, oh, this guy, you know, I reckon the janitor's one of them. I reckon he's got some classics, but he's not going to share them with Guru because he does an absolute excellent job out there putting stuff out, guys. So, yeah, all you politicians and that, watch out. Now, David McBride, all right, 5 years and 8 months they've given him, guys, for whistleblowing. 5 years, 8 months. It was this morning. Okay, what a joke. Cazz is, oh, here we go. Cazz has got something on it. Yeah, come in, Cazz. Come in, Doc.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. Better now.
Oh, my gosh. All right. Yeah. All right. So, yeah, I'm looking a bit flushed at the moment. So, probably because I am. They've just wiped my whole studio again.
All right. Is that between me leaving Dad's and getting back here?
No, they're just while it was on. It's gone now. Everything's gone. So yeah, yeah. So basically, now George News has put this out. They've made an interesting observation. They said it's absolutely disgusting. They're going to try and use this as a guideline for Julian, should he be extradited to the US. So yeah, interesting times.
Very, very, very. Yep, they've said it now. So anyway, yeah, that's just terrible. McBride, he's a hero, guys. Absolute hero. You know, he was going to take down the top echelon of the military. He's going to dob them all in. That's why he's been nailed. Would have been all right if he was just blabbing on a couple of, you know, soldiers down here somewhere. But no, he was going for the high brass, guys. You know, he's a hero, man. And now here he is, locked away. This is what they're doing. Yep.
That's it. All right, let's get some house cleaning done first of all. We've got Beck, and she has on Thursday night, or actually at 3 p.m. she's going to be doing episode 10 interview with Julian Gillespie. So that's awesome. So yeah, Julian Gillespie, this week's episode Thursday at 3 p.m. So go Beck. Fantastic. Now
get it. If you can't watch it, guys, just make sure you share that out so other people, all right, we got to start sharing. Share the show now again, guys. But, yeah, we just got to start sharing everything. Everything. Yeah. Get it all out there.
All right. Now, also, we've got this announcement that's been given to me. So this Thursday, the 16th at Wodonga Courthouse at 9:30 a.m., Eric and Serena's matter is on again with Derek Barabello, I think it is, from Educate for Protection. And it's a so what happened was Serena was run over by Vic Pole, and her husband Eric was charged for trying to stop Vic Pole from leaving the scene. Eric has received a call to negotiate, but that's not on the cards, and things are heating up. So if anyone is able to get to the Wodonga Courthouse Thursday, the 16th of May at 9:30 a.m., they would love some support because we need to keep eyes on these magistrates.
Get there, and thanks to anyone that may have turned up in Canberra today for the for David McBride, and the first reading of the digital ID did go through the lower house today, so I'm told. There you go.
We actually have that.
Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah, here we have this.
Message from the Senate has been received. The Senate has passed a bill for an act to provide for the accreditation of entities in relation to digital IDs and to establish the Australian Government Digital ID System and for related purposes, and transmits it to the House for its concurrence. And I
Cazz?
call the club.
Just, yeah, can we go back to the guy on the right? Is that a male? Sitting down with
First
a long
reading,
hair.
a bill for an act to provide for the accreditation of entities in relation to
I
digital
don't know.
ID.
Jeez, I tell you
and to
what,
establish
you don't know
the
these
Australian
days.
government digital
I mean,
ID.
you know, we just don't know.
Look, here's what they should be doing is they should be actually doing something governing the country properly, sorting out the shit that we're in. And instead, what are they doing? They're just creating more shit for us. Instead, they're trying to basically lock us down in a digital ID because they don't want us criticising them because they're such flogs and they're making such a damn mess of everything.
Yeah. No, you're right, mate. Yeah, I've heard there's lockdowns going on up north at the moment. But anyway, we'll see what we hear about that. Yeah, it's another story.
All right. Sad news on Dazzle. Let's have a look at this. This is from Josh.
Hi, guys. Not the news that I wanted to come to with you all, but we found out yesterday that Dazzle's got cancer. It's not the same cancer that she had before. We're being told that it's a different cancer, and it's attacked all her new bone marrow that she got from the transplant in 2021. It's pretty sad news. We're completely broken.
Guys, everyone needs to pray for that girl tonight.
Yep.
Say a prayer.
Yeah, sorry to hear Josh and the family, mate. Yeah, all the best, Giselle. Yeah, prayers needed, guys. Exactly.
All right. I have nicknames Rosie, Renegade Rosie. Okay. Renegade. This is Renegade Rosie, and she's on the march again.
Cool. I like it. I love it.
I'm taking care
I hope Rosie likes it.
right.
Okay. My name's Tom.
Hi, Tom.
I'm inquiring about the COVID vaccinations. I'm a little concerned about them.
Yeah.
But you're a fully qualified pharmacist. You've studied pharmacy.
Yeah.
Obviously, at university.
Yeah.
Yeah. Locally, Sydney.
Melbourne. Monash.
New South Wales, born and so on. Anyway, I'm concerned about drug interactions, and so are you aware of any drug interactions with the COVID injections? Just that lately, you know, a lot of people are very concerned. Obviously, you see the vaccination rates are down.
Which COVID vaccine did you get? AstraZeneca, Pfizer, Moderna?
Well, as you know, AstraZeneca was withdrawn last week.
Yeah.
For very good reasons, which you knew about a couple of years ago about the
Yeah.
clotting.
Yeah.
You know, remember all that business about
Yeah.
the 50-year-olds and the 60-year-olds? It was
Yeah.
all just a smokescreen cover-up. This has been dangerous for a long time. And so, being a pharmacist, and you actually inject the people yourself?
Yep.
Yeah. Do you aspirate as a matter of interest?
No.
You don't aspirate.
No.
So that's not part of the procedure?
No. We don't need
You
to.
realise the importance of aspiration?
We don't need to do that. Like,
Why not? How do you know you're not injecting into a vein or an artery?
well, we do it into the muscle.
But how do you know if you don't
Because,
aspirate?
well, we check the muscle.
How do you check if you don't aspirate?
The
I
way
do
that we
know a
would-
little bit about this.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm concerned.
So,
But,
what's your concern? Did
My
you get
concern is,
vaccinated?
so,
and you had
okay, yes, well, so being fully qualified pharmacist, you're obviously aware.
All right, I nicknamed that's that I think that was from Rosie, or it might have been inspired by Rosie, but it wasn't Rosie. I'm not sure who that was, but yeah, well done. I brought the wrong clip in. I've actually got another one from Rosie, from Renegade Rosie. So yes, that's her new nickname. So
all right, we're having a lot of trouble on X, guys,
No,
but well, Mel, people are on the screen telling me they are, so they obviously are having trouble. So guys, come over to Rumble, Mel Graham. All right, if X is giving you a problem, get over to Rumble. Okay.
All right, we've got a lot going around the place now. We've touched briefly on what's been going on as far as the inflation goes, but this cafe owner puts it really succinctly.
Are you thinking about opening a cafe? Would you do it in the city? Because this is the kind of thing that you have to deal with on a daily basis. So there's obviously a correlation between inflation and crime, and I'm really noticing it. So in 11 years, I can probably count the number of incidents I remember on one hand up until 6 months ago. So this arrest happened last week. 2 days after that, there was a screaming match between a shop owner and a shoplifter. The week before that, there was a fist fight, same situation. And the day after that again, there was another screaming match. And it's becoming so regular. And then it's obviously little stuff like the tip jar and people just walking out on the bills, which I've discussed before. But I think you'd have to be pretty brave to open in the city because I feel like it is worse, especially in Hobart at least. I mean, maybe in the suburbs, interstate is bad too. But have you noticed an increase and do you feel safe in the city?
All by design coming to a town near you, guys. That's in Hobart.
Yeah.
I didn't expect the immigration to be reaching down there as hard at the moment, cuz, and the stuff on the street, but obviously it is.
Yeah, no, that's it. Look, I'm just trying to find this Rumble channel here because everyone's hunting for it. So, and I can't even find it. Grief, that's weird.
Our channel.
Yeah.
I've got it.
Okay, I found it.
Oh.
Yeah, we're getting highly censored, guys. Like highly censored.
I've put it on Twitter.
There it is, just coming now.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what we're going to go through, guys. The truth shall not be silenced, guys. All right, they're going to try. Everyone's out there doing different things to silence people. Stop the rots, open up their doors, guys. And their doors have always been open, but yeah, at the moment we've just done a modification. We're going further.
Okay. Now look, this is incredible. This is Russell Broadbent. The ABS. This is what
a new model to calculate excess deaths, created retrospectively and reporting 6 monthly, not monthly. How can timely action be taken on excess deaths with such infrequent reporting? This change is very disturbing given we've had excess deaths in the range of 6.9 to 15.9% above the historical average during 2021, 22 and 23. The ABS has twice changed the way it calculates excess deaths during the pandemic years, and both times it's made changes which show fewer excess deaths are estimated. Interestingly, the new method for excess deaths shows 24,351 excess deaths between January 2020 and the 27th of August 2023. This is in stark contrast to the previous method, which would have shown 56,058 excess deaths to the end of 2023. This is more than twice the number being reported under the new model. The new model is a complicated mathematical equation, and the ABS has not been transparent about how they chose this new model, which rewrites the history of the pandemic. It is possible. Is it possible that the model was chosen to minimise excess deaths or to make it appear that all excess deaths were due to COVID? Australians can handle the truth, and they deserve to know.
Lies, damn lies and statistics. I believe it was attributed to Mark Twain, but Benjamin Disraeli originally said it.
Yeah, now they can't get out of it. They're going to manipulate the figures.
Yeah, it should be 50. Excess days should be 58,058, and they've basically managed to move the statistics so that it's 24,352. Like, unbelievable.
And 50,000 is nothing. It's heaps more than that, and we know it. We know it. They've been doxing their figures. They're just making, they're just doing this to try and make themselves look, guys. Yeah, we can handle the truth on this channel because that's all this channel is, guys, is the truth. And you'll be learning that. I know you already know it. Anyway, Q is for questions. I reckon Q stands for questions. Question everything. That's what I reckon. Right, okay.
Well, actually, I think that we have a potential anon here, a questioner here.
Aiden!
There's a zipper on the back! I knew it! There's a zipper on the back! There's a zipper on the back! I knew it!
The Emperor has no clothes.
A future one of us, believe me.
Yeah. Giving him up. That's gold.
Look, there's some really odd things happening, and one of the things that Cliff High's webbots predicted was people doing strange things, and I have seen so many strange things going on. This is one of them.
No hammocks. We've got a whole.
Where's the no hammock sign?
We got a whole list of things. No, I can see you.
Guys, he's in a bus. He's in a bus.
Where's the no hammock sign?
See me? If you don't come out of that,
I'm not here.
Call the police. No.
What? Oh my god.
No.
Oh my god.
You can't stop me.
Well, oh my god.
I won't be stopped. I said I won't be stopped. You see that?
Oh my god.
How are you gonna get out of there, man?
He's obviously done this, you know.
Oh my god. What the?
You're gonna give yourself a concussion. You
No,
can't
no,
have a
no,
hammock in here, dude.
Come on, just drive the bus. Everyone's got places to go.
I don't think we can. Can you get down so we can get where we're going, please?
What?
Dude, please.
I'm staying in the hammock.
I'm not moving this bus.
You know
to get out
what?
of the
There's
hammock.
AC in here.
Dude, get down.
I'm not getting down.
Get down.
Bus is not moving.
Get
So you
down.
out of the hammock.
Get down. We have places to go.
Out of the hammock.
You're kidding me. Like, the idiocracy. The idiocracy of it all.
It's just like Cliff High's been predicting that these strange things from outer space, that like magnetic fields, are going to send people crazy. People are going to be doing crazy things, and I've never seen so many crazy things going on ever.
Yeah, I don't know how far from outer space they're coming from, but I reckon, the deep state's got something to do with it. But anyway.
Well, that is another thing, because this woman here is very concerned about the Vatican press conference, and I find it
got a weird
suspicious
one
as well.
for you. Why is the Vatican holding a press conference this Thursday? A reason that they give for this press conference is cause for alarm. But before I move on, I must say this video is for entertainment purposes only. With that being said, let's take a look, shall we? Vatican preparing guidelines for apparitions and other supernatural phenomena. So guidelines, the Vatican puts out guidelines all the time, and they update them all the time. But regarding supernatural phenomenon and apparitions, they haven't done it since 1978. The Vatican is preparing to release a document giving guidance on how to discern supernatural phenomena. The Holy See Press Office announced the upcoming document will be published May 17th with a live stream press conference. They are in the process of finalizing a new text with clear guidelines and norms for the discernment of apparitions and other phenomena, according to the National Catholic Register. Why are they so concerned that we might not understand the difference between apparitions and other phenomenons? I don't know. Maybe we should look and see how the Vatican defines an apparition. An apparition refers to an instance in which a divine entity, such as a saint, the Virgin Mary, or Christ himself, makes itself known to a person on earth. I told you it was weird. What do they think we're going to see that we would not be able to discern between the supernatural and other phenomena? Is this really just an update to their guidelines, or is it a preemptive strike? I'm kind of leaning towards the preemptive strike, getting the information out there before it happens. But I have no idea. I do know I'm interested.
She picked it.
Yeah, well, very interesting, isn't it? All right,
Yep.
there's other really very strange things happening. Now, of course, we've been predicting this one, which is the 70 Americans in one state are being monitored for bird flu due to potential exposure.
Crap.
So we have that. The thing that I find very strange is Melinda Gates is distancing herself from the
Bill.
charity.
Oh.
No, well, she divorced him. But
Well, Bill got booed out of his daughter's graduation. I saw that. They booed him out of the auditorium. Serious. Yeah.
Well, didn't say that. But anyway, look here, they've divorced, but it's nothing for a couple to stay in this kind of philanthropy business together, because it's a tax.
Yeah.
Well, it's a tax. It's there's no tax on those things. Okay, they funnel all their money through there, and there's no tax. But she's gone to the next stage, which is the philanthropy with $12.5 billion to give. So it's very strange. She's divorced him. She's distancing herself from the organisation, and she's setting up her own $12.5 billion for a philanthropy organisation. Interesting.
Every NGO around the world should be ripped down, guys, because every single one of those NGOs are a entity for laundering your money, trafficking your children, all right, and all the rest of what goes on, guys. They run it through the NGOs, and these NGOs need to stop. It is crap.
Yeah, no, it's not all of them, because a lot of the churches use NGOs as well to do charitable works, and they've got they established a good.
Yeah, did you hear what I just said? They should all be ripped down, mate. I don't care. You can't trust churches.
Well, I know that for myself, I actually worked for Global Healthcare, and it was all of the money actually went to the on the ground there. So, but that was a good one. So, but the majority of them are being used.
Yeah, me and Mel look into them, mate. 80%, 90% of their money goes corporate high, guys, just to keep the wages going. And there's a little 10% to spread out down here in Beyond Blue on the floor.
Yeah, that's right.
You know, we've looked into all this bullshit. Every one of them sees to go. And then we'll see who wants to reapply and maybe lay some rules down. And because it's bullshit, the NGOs rule the world. That's how they do it.
All right, now Jaguar Wright, she has spoken about Epstein Island quite a bit, and she's called out Jay-Z and a lot of the other people. However, this is really fascinating. She goes into stuff on Epstein Island that we did not know about.
You see movies like Hostel. Do places like that really exist?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Do the things that go on in places like that exist?
Absolutely.
Shit. It's funny because
there are 3 women I know right now in my life. They've been in my life for 6 years. I've been caring for them for 3 years. I got them off of Epstein Island. I cannot say where they are in the world. What I can say is when they got into the boat, they were roughed.
That video is probably a bit too sensitive to play here fully, but it's available on Stop the Rock Sack, the full video. Yeah. And they were, of course, trafficked through. They answered an ad to do modelling, and she got them off the island. It sounds like she hired a boat to go out there and grab them.
Incredible. We need more people like that, guys. This is it's what we need. It's time for everyone to stand up. All right, the truth must be told. So draw your line in the sand, plant your feet, and get ready to hang on.
All right, so now there's this very interesting thing, the short squeeze on GameStop. Very interesting.
We got to talk about GameStop. This is wild, you guys. Okay, so we received this breaking news today that the guy who inspired the GameStop short squeeze in 2021 that caused a hedge fund to lose like $13 billion by short squeezing the stock, okay? And this guy hasn't been seen on any social media since 2021, and he just reemerged today on May 13th. So his name's Keith Gill, but he goes by Roaring Kitty, right? Reemerged today, 5/13. If you guys watched my my video on Saturday, like, this is crazy. This is so crazy to me right now. So he was the mastermind who started the whole short squeeze on GameStop, causing that hedge fund to lose $13 billion. Like, it was huge. It was a huge deal. So I think it was sometime last night he posted this picture and everybody started jumping on, like, okay, this has to mean something. Everybody started buying GameStop because he hasn't been on social media for a few years. He's been just absent. Nobody's heard from him, at least on social media anyway. But as soon as he posted this picture, everybody jumped in and started buying GameStop. They're buying AMC. Because there's a hedge fund who's got a short on that stock or those stocks again, and they already lost like a bunch of money. Now this is just what the market looks like for GameStop. The market closed, but people are still buying on the closed market, so it's going even higher. But I'm thinking, like, how random. Why did he pick today? Okay, why did he pick today to reemerge? And I'm going to show you a video why I think he picked today to reemerge, because there's a huge, like, the market's going to collapse, and I believe that there's probably a lot of shorting going on with companies that don't want to lose money, so they know the market's going to crash, so they're shorting a bunch of stocks so that they can make money off of what the stock loses. So they're manipulating the markets. They know it's going to crash, and so they're putting shorts on these stocks so that they'll make money when it crashes. And I'm going to show you a video why I think the market's about to crash. They're all expecting, everybody's expecting it, especially the banking industry. They all know it's going to happen. So just to give you an idea, I think this video was posted sometime late April or early May.
While you were all watching presidential elections and digital IDs and all the nonsense from the globalists and the corporations, what you missed was perhaps the biggest news that we've seen in over a decade. Reuters came out just recently and said that regulators are now on high alert, getting ready for massive clearinghouse failure. If you understand monetary systems, clearinghouses are a major component. If we have a look at the Depository Trust Clearing Corporation, the DTCC.
All right, so that full video is on the website as well. Yeah, but it's really worthwhile watching because it's sort of, it sounds like a really weird correlation thing, but it kind of makes sense in a really weird way. Anyway, all right.
Yeah, no, it's just manipulation, guys, and like I say, yeah, this is how they do it, but we get the rumblings in the background, we know, and yeah, this is interesting. It's going to get rocky, guys. It is going to get rocky, man. The deep state's not happy, all right? And they're doubling down, they're tripling down, we're watching it. Okay, all assets deployed, guys.
All right, now this is interesting because mass immigration has utterly failed. Britain, as new report debunks myths of economic growth and fiscal benefits. Yes, it was meant to fail. Where immigration can be a very positive thing. It means that you get the best of other countries and you bring them into your country and they assimilate, and then the country grows, and it grows in a really healthy way. But when you import the third world, you become the third world. Everyone knows this. It was meant to fail. I'm like, hello.
Oh, that's the whole idea. All by design, guys. We're going to let them keep bringing them in. They're bringing in 800,000 a month, guys, at the moment, and they want to keep screwing it up. Oh, come on. Seriously, come on. We got people sleeping in tents. When are we all going to come together, Australia? I think the door's been unlocked. Okay, and I think we will come together very, very soon, people. Okay, and we will take this thing.
That's it. Now, on that, this guy actually found a migrant camp.
One of the old hangars. But the reason we're here, well, let me show you. That, guys, is now going to be an immigration village. They are building electric, cooking facilities. All this is on RAF Scampton's old runway. Well, next to the runway, they're building a huge immigration village here for them all to live. This was RAF. This was one of our biggest RAF bases in England, and now they're using it to house illegal immigrants and give them a free pass.
There you go, guys. I'm telling you, keep your eye out, Australia, because they're going to be, that's what they're doing in England. I can guarantee you they'll be doing the same over here. Where's your little military bases that aren't getting used anymore, guys? What's the traffic doing around them? Come on, we're a team here, guys. All right, let's spread out a little bit more, put our reaches out a bit more, and let's start to work out what in the hell they're going to try and be playing here in Australia, which we do know. We don't want to give too much away, but they know it anyway. But anyway, it's our job, guys. Get on the ground, get working, all right? Because it's our time to move, all right? We will be united, guys. Believe me.
This is going on in South
Anybody seeing what's going on in South Africa right now? The people of South Africa now have a case with the Constitutional Court to not only take out all political parties, hold the central bank responsible for everything that happened during the pandemic, all damages, getting rid of the president, everybody resigning, and getting a new currency backed by precious metals. I'll go ahead and show you guys this video. I'll drop the link in the comments. You should watch it. This is a constitutional lawyer that is now representing the people in the South African Constitutional Court.
The case that we have brought to the Constitutional Court is against the President of South Africa, the South African Parliament, and the South African Reserve Bank. And for all, we are asking the court that to grant the people of South Africa a referendum to decide whether we should liquidate the South African Reserve Bank in order to finance all of the financial losses suffered by the people of South Africa because of the failures of the South African Reserve Bank. We are asking the court to grant the people a referendum so that the people can decide on a metal-based currency and the abolition of interest to ensure that in future our financial system cannot be manipulated by anyone.
So it can't be manipulated by anyone. Sounds a lot like a system I'm always talking about. And where South Africa goes, the whole continent goes.
Yep.
I think this is the biggest case in the world right now. This is absolutely nuts. So you should go watch the link. There's more than what I just showed you of what they're doing.
Yep.
A lot more. And
they're going well.
Incredible.
They are pushing back, mate. They've given France the big flicker and throughout the South African countries. And, yep.
They have indeed. And look, just on the heels of that as well. Oh, whoops, the wrong one. So Zero Hedge have put out. Oh, whoops. The Nebraska. Okay, so what Nebraska have done, they've ended the income taxes on gold and silver. Declare CBDCs are not lawful money. Well, if you end the taxes on gold and silver, then you have people buying gold and silver and trading in gold and silver.
Gold and silver.
It's clever. It's very clever. But it's really interesting because what you're seeing is the whole world is moving towards this path.
Yep. There it is. We're getting there. I'm telling you, it's all flipping over, but it's going to be a little bit of a battle, guys. But you're going to see, it's going to be country by country, it's going to be bit by bit by bit, they're flipping over, going to bricks, putting in new currency, all gold back. Well, not, look, it's asset back, guys. You know what I mean? Any natural assets, you know what I mean? Backed, okay? But that will be like mineral assets, not gas and stuff, that goes onto your portfolio. But definitely all the minerals, we know how it's going to work, guys. So, yeah, it's very interesting.
Okay. All right, last story, and then you can wrap up. So, guys, basically, why you may soon be drinking synthetic coffee. And I'm extremely sad about that. It won't be happening here. Believe me. All right, Dave, I'll let you wrap up and I'll grab our outro.
Okay. Well, yeah, synthetic coffee, guys. You got synthetic absolutely everything. You got a synthetic government, because it's a load of bullshit and it's been created. You got synthetic movements out there. They're all bullshit. That is being created. We're seeing it everywhere throughout the world, guys. So, yeah, look, it's been a hectic night. Let's, there's something else on. Go and watch it. Anyway, yeah, I think that 3 bags full. Yeah, I agree with you, Frank. 3 bags full, sir. But anyway, let's go and do what we got to do, guys. All right, we'll keep motivating. Tonight was a bit of a mess. Sorry, my dad taking a fall, but that's the way it is. Okay, and he's good and happy anyway. I'll give him a ring now. But guys, yeah, the next couple of days, all right. Talk to the big fellow here. He's the only one. All right, he's the only one. Get your discernment, all right, because yeah, going to get a bit rough.
All right, guys, and don't forget, say a prayer for Dazzle
Dazzle.
tonight, everyone.
Yeah, for sure. Dazzle, man, keep her in your prayers. Yeah, Josh and his mum, and the kids, just keep a lot of them encompassed in prayer, guys. Let's see if we can get her through here once again. All right, thanks everyone for who you are, what you are. You know why, guys? Because you're a truth seekers, the lot of yous, and I thank you for it. Good night.
This parrot is showing how the bond between mother and child goes beyond humans. Take a look at the touching moment this parrot gives its adorable babies a kiss. Not only does the adoring mother give her babies a kiss, she also tells them she loves them. The heartwarming moment was captured in Miami, Florida, USA. Parrots are often considered to be some of the smartest birds in the world, with the ability to distinguish colors, objects, and even people. And this touching moment goes to show that they are also emotionally intelligent too. We could watch this moment again and again. Follow Daily Mail for